The Tarahumara, or self-called Rarámuri, which means live feet, are one of the largest indigenous tribes in North America. The majority are concentrated in the highlands of the Sierra Madre Occidental. Others live in Las Barrancas of the Sierra Madre. The tribe managed to remain relatively uninfluenced by the surrounding Mexican culture until recent times. The Tarahumara have maintained the traditional spirituality of their ancestors mixed with the aspects of the conquistadors who came in contact with the Tarahumara during the 16th century. They brought with them Christian missionaries, domesticated animals, cultivated fruit trees, steel tools, and certain musical instruments. The Tarahumara incorporated these concepts and items into their life. Tarahumara is the most obvious Spanish influence. This word is a mixed translation of the name Rarámuri. The Sierra Madre has two contrasting climates, the cool highlands and the tropical barranca. The highlands provide wood and the land for breeding sheep and goats. Also, is ideal for crops as wheat and corn. Those who live in the barrancas cultivate fruit trees, medicinal herbs, tobacco, and cannabis. Many of the Tarahumara that live in the highlands migrate into the barrancas to escape the harsh winters and to keep their herds safe. Despite their different resources, both groups of Tarahumara have similar lifestyles. In their culture, they conceive that plants and animals have a soul which allows to live and feel. They believe in animic beings, and the practice of living in harmony with nature and their fellow men is their main philosophy. They still look on the moon and stars as religious symbols, but also accept the sign of the cross and saints. The same way they salute their ancient god, mixing their ancient culture with the Christian spirituality brought by the Spanish conquerors. They have this ancient dance called Yumari, in which they offer food to the 4 points of the compass, and their traditional to God to ensure rain and ward off evil. Recognizing this indigenous dance-oriented method of prayer, the Jesuits introduced the dance of the Matachines. It originated in the northern province of Venice in Italy and is still performed here during Carnival. The Rarámuri perform it on all the holy days of the Catholic Church. Costumed, masked dancers move to the beat of drums and the wailing of flutes. Other dances are performed to solicit rain, heal the sick, and for bury the dead. All blend the new Christianity with ancient practice. Some of their spiritual rituals involve the consumption of substances like alcohol, cannabis, and peyote, they call hickory, which has led organized crime to take advantage of this culture and use them for the traffic of drugs. An actual big problem for the government, who, in their efforts to combat this, has developed infrastructure like highways, buildings, like hotels and restaurants in Tarahumara areas. A small amount of the Tarahumaras live in Mexicanized pueblos. These pueblos are made up of the Christian Tarahumaras and have a centralized church, a courthouse, and jails. The recent pressures from the Mexican government, the tourist industry, and drug traffickers are changing the traditional lifestyles of the Tarahumara people. Nowadays, jeans are worn by Rarámuris, and the prepackaged food like ramen noodles, potato chips, Coca-Cola, and canned beers are more present in their diet now, instead of the traditional pinole, a drink made of a mixture of grains, or like corn tortillas, they called demeque, beans, and calites. This is a type of herb. As you can see, Mexico is a place rich in culture and nature, and like the Tarahumara, there are many ethnic groups with their own spirituality and culture, and it is up to us to respect and conserve this Mexican cultural treasure. So, the next time we buy some craft or aboriginal products, let's take a minute to think and thank the diversity of our country.